right? So we understood the basic time off concept and what are all the major objects in order to build your customer time off project, etc. In that, so let me recap very quickly. Time off is a MDF object, guys. When I can say it's a MDF object, so whatever the MDF objects we come across in our earlier sessions in the EC level, whatever the possibilities are there for time off also same to same over here. And basically effective from 1H 2022 onwards, time management they rename it as time tracking. SuccessFactors time tracking they rebranding as from time management as time tracking, guys. In the older versions, time management. By using your EC certification, you can able to implement time management also. But effective from 1H 2022 onwards, in order to implement time management, make sure you should be a certified consultant. At least one person should be required. The code is THR94. In this time management, there are two important components are there. One is leave management, second one is attendance management. We are focusing on the leave management side. And coming to the scenario, guys, majority of the customers, even though time tracking is available for biometric integration, majority of the customers are expecting leave management only. Leave management only. Coming to this attendance management, there might be few customers may ask you some basic timesheet configuration. What do you mean by basic timesheet configuration? We'll discuss later point. So let me concentrate leave management. So when you can go by leave management, nothing but options management. These 5 or 6 objects thoroughly you should know. Then only you can able to build a customer's time of project. Holiday, I mean say the holiday, guys. Holiday calendar, work schedule, time type, time account type, time profile, right? And we come across in order to build your customers time of project, make sure you should be activate couple of features in the provisioning level, instance level, etc. Then you can able to start a project. Start to build a project. Now, by default, SAP SuccessFactors delivered for time of purpose. These two are the actions. For the first one, alternative action also available, manage data. Why? Because time off is a MDF object. That's why for all the MDF objects, we can able to access via manage data as well. So now let me go by an action name called, just you can type over here time off. You may get two transactions automatically. One is time off structures, one is calendars. Calendars we'll discuss going forward, guys. So let me go by time off structures or else manage data. Anyone you can use it. See, we already come across holiday calendar, and the third object work schedule also we already come across, guys. Work schedule also we already configured. The next object is time type. The next object is time type. So they will provide you everything in the form of workbook. What kind of list of holidays they are holding, what kind of holiday calendar name they want to maintain, work schedule, list of time types, time profile, time account types, everything they will provide you. So you are in the right now in the learning stage, right? Let me go with the learning process one by one. Let me create a time type. Time type, leave type or options type, one and all same. Again, I'm repeating, time type, leave type, options type, all are same. But technical name in SuccessFactors is time type only. See, time type. By looking at these many fields, don't take any confusion. Don't panic first of all. Let me explain. Initially, you feel some difficulty, guys, but going forward, you are very much comfortable compared to EC. Time off is very much comfortable. Time type. Name you have to maintain, whatever the name you want. So, for example, so which I come across for my customer, these are all the time types, guys. Let me share you. Everything is available. You no need to refer that 1,000 pages time management document, guys. For timesheet, you can go and refer, but options management, this document is highly enough. Now, so which I come across one of my customer, out of 10 or 11, maximum leaves are common in the across the globe, guys. Maximum is common. Only sometimes the time type name might be differ, but concept remains same. So annual leave, sick leave, casual leave, vacation leave, end leave, marriage leave, loss of pay, condolence leave, maternity leave, paternity leave, sabbatical leave.
What
Right?
is
Rest. Now, annual leave, sick leave, casual leave, vacation leave, and leave. These five is common across the globe. Anyway, you already come across since you guys are working with different companies. Along with these two also common anyway, you know. Loss of pay anyway, you know. Marriage leave depends on the customer whether they provide paid or unpaid, that is different. So these five or six are common for across the globe, right? Any customer. Now let me go by one, right? Possibility one I'm going to demonstrate over here, guys. Remaining one you can do it your own. Let me go by time type name as annual leave. So we don't go by automation, we go by manual configuration only for your kind information. Why? Because no one customer can't have, as per their company leave policy, not more than 8 or 10 time types for our kind information. Then workflow configuration. It means for whenever if you are trying to request a leave against this annual leave time type, approval, in order to get any kind of approval, you need to create a separate workflow. You need to create a separate workflow for your time management scenario, guys. Now let me go by here, manage org-pay. So again for this workflow, they will provide you the list of approvals, nothing but steps. If customer did not provide anything about this time of approvals, you have to go and create only one step name called manager. Manager approval is highly enough. If not, they will provide you the list of steps you have to maintain accordingly. Normally, manager approval is highly enough. So time of workflow for time of approvals remain in days 2. Then role manager is highly enough. If they did not mention anything, manager is enough, guys. Same like your previous workflows configuration, same to same, no difference at all. So your time of workflow is ready, guys. But mandatory, every customer is expecting this workflow approval for any time type while you are going to create. Keep in our mind. Maximum time types we are going to use the same workflow, guys. But few time types this workflow might be different. Simple example: paternity leave, paternity, maternity leave. So for maternity leave means only manager approval is not sufficient. HR approval should be required. Some other team approval also should be required. Same fashion for paternity leave also, paternity or parental leave. So that is depends upon the customer requirement. Your workflows might be differ, right? Based on that, you have to build different workflows, guys. For timing, let me go by one dummy workflow over here. Time of approvals. Now, external name you have to maintain the time type name, whatever customer is going to mention. Your customer is going to mention very clearly the time type name is annual leave. If you want, we can maintain like this way also in the bracket. If they did not provide this kind of way, don't maintain. They mention only text, maintain text. Workflow unit. Two kinds of units are available, guys. Is it hours mode or days mode? Only two, hours or days. Let me go by days. We'll go by hours also. One example, don't worry. Yes, yeah, tell me.
Sir, you selected the wrong workflow. I think it is time of approval, right? You
Oh,
selected
sorry.
termination.
Oh, sorry. Thank you. Yeah, thank you. Yeah. Now, unit is days, country or region. This time type is applicable only for one country or multiple countries. If the time type is applicable only for country India, you can call the country India. No, sir, the same time type we are using across the globe, you can use it. Then don't specify country or region here. If you mention country or region something, you have to go by stick to that country only. For example, country or region India, for example, call India. Then classification is options category, guys. You have attendance category. For options, only one is available. For attendance, so many options are available. That comes under timesheet related. So options. Then this collision grouping, we don't use it in the time management in success factors, guys. This field is coming from SAP HR Time Management. This field is coming from SAP HR Time Management. Collision grouping is the number clashes. So basically, we don't use this option in the SuccessFactors system. If you want, you can go and maintain, but not required in SuccessFactors system. First of all, this configuration. Then requesting on non-working days allowed. Listen carefully and you can give me your answer what you understand here. Requesting on non-working days allowed. So if you select here yes means what happened. If you select here no means what happened. Requesting non-working days allowed is nothing but if you enable over here the field as yes, you know guys. So what are all the non-working days? Can anyone guide me guys? What are all the non-working days? Guys, what are all the non-working days?
Weekends and holidays.
Perfect.
Week offs.
Exactly. Yes. That's what I told you. Compared to EC, time management is very easy. Now see, you are giving answers in the first session itself. Very happy. So non-working days are nothing but it might be a day off. I mean, it's a weekend or public holidays. So if you are going to enable this feature as yes means what happened, you know, guys, employee can able to request on Saturday, Sunday also annual leave. Employee can able to request annual leave on public holiday as well. For example, August 15 is a public holiday as per our calendar. If you enable here yes means what happened, you know guys, still employee can able to request on August 15 also. First of all, that option you have to restrict. For that you have to select here no. By default is no, but you should know interview question. Requesting on non-working days allowed. Are you going to allow to book your employees on Saturdays, Sundays and day offs? No. Then accrual recalculation relevance. This one you will come to know not now guys. This one you will come to know the connectivity dots for this concept. We have one more object name called time account type, right? Time account type, one more object is there, TAT, time account type. That time you will come to know. For timing, keep it aside. Then undetermined end date allowed. Undetermined end date allowed is nothing but in order to request a leave, you should be specify the start date and end date, right? You should be specify start date and end date. That means when you are on leave, effective from June 1st, 2022, just example, to some end date, it may be a June 10 or 20 something, right? If we enable here this feature as yes means, you know guys, the employee can able to specify start date without any end date. Are you going to expecting this kind of functionality? If you can yes, go by here yes. No sir, we should require mandatory that
No,
employee
sir.
when should back to the organization, then you can select here no. We don't give it. See, no one company can't give this kind of functionality. Say yes or no. You tell me, sir, which you tell me one, at least one company in the market who can provide you this kind of functionality, guys, at any cost. For example, next month you plan to go by any vacation or some other etc. family function. At any cost, you have to specify your start date, end date to the organization. Based on that, your manager is going to prepare the work schedule accordingly in your options. So it is no. The next question, options class unspecified. Sickness, two are there. For timing, let me go by unspecified. On which scenario you are going to select a sickness and all will discuss. For timing, let me go by unspecified. Only for the sick leave time type configuration, that too for country European nationalities. Options class as sickness. For rest of the globe, we go by unspecified only the class. Why we'll discuss. Again, I'm repeating. Options class for all the countries, whatever the time type you are going to create, unspecified only. Only for country European nationalities. That too, the time type is sick leave. You can specify sickness. That too, time type is sick leave. You can specify sickness. Why? Because according to GDPR Act, General Data Protection Regulation for European Parliament, they announced that, right? As per this GDPR Act, guys, employee can able to request up to 1 year sick leave, paid or unpaid. That is secondary. You can't expect this kind of functionality in country India, right? Even though in India you are on sick leave, they may ask you, can you work for at least 2 hours today? That is the concept in India. But as per the GDPR Act, European Parliament, they declared for all the European related nationalities or countries, right? sick leave scenario, especially guys, employee can able to request up to 1 year, more than 1 year sick leave with paid or without paid as per the GDPR Act. If you want, we can go and refer detailed GDPR, but as of now, not required here. Enough. Keep in our mind, again, I'm repeating, whatever the country, guys, except except European nationalities across the globe, any time type, any time type, unspecified only. Keep in our mind. Only European nationalities, only European nationalities, that too, time type is called sick leave. Then you have to specify sickness. Clear, everyone? Still you have any question? Guys, this point is clear
Yes,
or still you have any question?
yes, sir. It means in the European Union, if they mention sick leave, means they can take 1 year, sir, leave.
If that is depends on the cost, but possibility is there. Up to 1 year, you can able to request a sick leave 1 year. But while you are implementing, your customer belongs to any European nationality. If they are holding any sick leave kind of stuff, then you have to go and maintain sickness. Otherwise, unspecified only across the globe. Then the next important one is here, counting method. This counting method also will connect back in the time account type scenario. How you are going to counting the leaves from, this is the way how you are going to counting, including holidays, without holidays, based on the country. Frankly speaking, this functionality is not working in the demo system. I tried last 3 to 4 years, guys. This functionality is not working. Only in the live system it is working, this functionality. First of all, what do you mean by counting method? I will explain. And some of the functionality, whatever, if I'm going to demonstrate in the high level, if you want detailed fashion, different blocks are available in the time management against success factors, guys, compared to EC. Please refer those things if you want some more information, right? This one will connect back at the time of time account type object level. The next important one is permitted fractions for unit day. If you are using here unit as days, go by first option. If you are using here unit as hours, go by second option. First option or second option. So right now we are at in the days level. Go by here. Three options are available. For days also, three options are available. Read the options like this way: A, B, C. If you are going to select A, executing option A only. If you are going to select B, A and B are executing. If you are going to select C, A, B, C, both three are executing. This is the concept. I mean to say, if you enable the first functionality, again, this is customer requirement, guys. It's not by you or me or defined. Only full day bookings allowed means employee can able to request annual leave either 1 day or 2 days or 3 days. Full days only. When you are going to activating this feature, employee can able to request full day or half a day as well. Sorry guys. If you can go and activate the second feature, employee can able to request half a day or full day. I'll show you practically. If you are going to activate the third feature, employee can able to request full day, half a day, quarter day as well. Yes.
Sir, how quarter day will work, sir?
I'll show you. Wait. Then, if you can ask personally, what is the means the which option we are going to prefer in the real time majority of the cases, A or B? 95% scenarios we are going to
B, sir.
activate this first one. The second one is 5% scenarios which I come across for my customers, 5 to 10% which I come across as on today. Maybe you can go by B or C. That is up to you guys. Just example I'm telling. Same fashion, hours also. Full day booking means 8 hours. Full hours means the hours you can choose, is it 4 hours or 3 hours? This is the meaning of that. Allow requesting in hours and minutes. I want 2 hours and 10 minutes. I want 2 hours 45 minutes, like that. But it will give an impact, big impact to your time admins tomorrow. If you are going to activate, is fine. As a consultant level, you are going to activate as per your customer requirement. But tomorrow they are trying to utilize this particular project, they may get so many complications, guys. Keep in your mind. So now let me go by first option for time being, only full day booking. Now, if it is at hours, go by this option. Days, go by this option. Leave of absence event reason. For time management related also you have to create couple of event reasons. This is applicable for LOA. LOA or LOP. In India we used to call LOP. Globe we used to call LOA. Leave of absence, loss of pay, all both are same. So for LOA or LOP purpose you have to create one event reason. Unpaid event reason you have to create. So this is for when employees start the leave. When employee back to the organization, return to work. Plan means you plan to go by leave. Return to work means back to the organization. When you back to the organization, the event reason. When you plan to start a leave, that event reason. Now let me show you in
Which is
this demo
unpaid right
system.
now, sir?
Come again?
Which is unpaid, right, sir?
Exactly. Again, it depends on paid or unpaid. You have to control as per your customer requirement. Let me go by LOA, leave of absence. This is the standard event reason what SAP SuccessFactors delivered. In the real time, you have to create same fashion couple of event reasons along with your EC event reasons. You have to create time of related also. You in the sense, maybe you are means you are not in the part of time management. Time consultant will take care of this responsibility. You are in the part of time management. You have to take care. Now see guys, some ID, leave of absence. There is an event name called LOA event is there guys. Event name itself is a LOA. LOA event is there. Keep in your mind. See, leave of absence. Is it paid or unpaid? That is depends on the customer. So in case if you have paid event reason, unpaid event reason under LOA, you have to create multiple event reasons. For example, when employee is on LOA, example I'm telling, let's go by condolence leave, guys. Condolence leave. As per the company policy, any employee blood relation something is happened, demise scenario or something burial situation or whatever, just example I'm telling. So company will give it to minimum 1 or 2 days. For those 2 days you have to call event reason over there LOA, but you have to create the status should be paid. See, paid leave is there, unpaid leave is there. Normally LOA means by default unpaid concept only, the status is employee status is unpaid only. But in case customer wants to go and maintain this kind of scenario, you can go by this one also. Just give me a moment guys. You can go and maintain this one also guys. Paid also you have to create. Let me enable it. So for few normally loss of pay, right? Okay, let me go by two examples over here. So loss of pay, and some condolence leave. These two are the two different time types. Now my question goes to, as per our company policy, annually you are eligible to get 24 days. Sick leave you are eligible to get 12 days. Vacation leave you are eligible to get 30 days. Just example I'm telling. And casual leave you are eligible to get 24 days. Example. So these four time accounts you are eligible to get the quota around 90 days. These 90 days are over. All the quotas are exhausted by October 2022. Still you have to work 3 more months for to complete this year, say yes or no. But in between, if you want to go by some vacation or family function or etc., what you can do? If you have a quota, you can request your manager to go by annual leave 2 or 3 days or sick leave 1 day, something, etc. That is fine, different story. On paper is different, reality is different. Don't think about the always both are same guys. Let me go by a couple of examples. Maybe you already come across in our life already existing one. Let me go. So red signal indicates what? Anybody should stop, right? But ambulance, no restriction. VIP, no restriction. That means we are going to make a rules, we are going to break a rules. End of the day. Same story here. Okay, forget about ambulance concept. Let me go by VIP concept. There is no rule for them, right? No red signal for them. But what is the meaning of red signal indicates over there? Anybody should stop before the line. Example I'm telling. Same to same here also. Even though annually we were eligible to get per month 2 days. That means in a year 24 days you are going to get. This is for your future question. I'm going to answer right now, guys. It's your future question. So, sir, 2 days is eligible, no, sir. But if I want to request 5 days, as per the paper, they won't request. You can't request 5 days, guys. 2 days only. But if the manager you had a good rapport with your manager, You can able to request more than 5 also. That anyway you know. Same concept here I mentioned with a different example. Now let's back to here, guys. Loss of pay is one time type. Condolence is one time type. At the time of you are going to create time type for this event reason while your leave starts back to company. So here you have to create a event reason. For example, LOA1 something LOA1. This is for unpaid employee status. Employee won't get any payment. For example, Mr. Ravi, the complete 90 days quota is exhausted, but he plans to go by some family vacation should be attended. So he plans to apply 2 or 3 days loss of pay. So he won't get any payment. But coming to ex-employee case, condolences happen. You have to create same to same, but with paid status. That is again depends on the customer requirement, guys. You have to create a event reason with employee status unpaid leave, guys. It is also LOA. Event is LOA, but reason and name you have to maintain different one for employees, relative demise, or something other. Whatever the name you want, you can make it. But status should be paid. This is the way you have to control your system, guys, as a consultant. Now let's go back to the system, guys, here. So this event reasons will discuss some other scenario, not this point of time. I mean say, if you want, you can call the event reasons. This is the one, but for time being not required. Then very important one. If interviewer wants to know, for example, if your interview wants to test your basic skills, whether you come across time management, project experience or not, only this field they will come to know that. Seriously, I'm telling, sir, by talking about only this field, they will come to know whether I am a good at in time management or not. Exactly this field and this field. Enough, guys. So coming to my case, if I was there in the panel, definitely I may ask someone this question, guys. Straight away, I'm going to ask the first question is this one only. What do you mean by duration to display according to? What do you mean? What do you mean by duration display according to? What kind of possibility options are there? Can I have any business scenario? Then you have to explain one by one. Three options are there. Work schedule deduction quantity similar one, guys. Work schedule deduction quantity similar one, and calendar days are different. Deduction quantity we go by time account type scenario only. Time account type scenario only. For work schedule and calendar days, you can go by time type also. Right now we are in the time type. You should know the basic difference between these two. Then you will come to know that going forward this one also. Duration display according to is nothing but how you are going to calculating employee leave starts and end based on work schedule, based on calendar days. If you can go by work schedule, what is the scenario? If you can go by calendar days, what is the scenario? Duration display according to days calculation, guys, nothing but days calculation. Let me go by first option is work schedule, guys. Let me go by work schedule is the first option. So Monday, fine. This is for October 1st, for example. Okay. Guys, let us assume that is the October month, for example. So this is the one. Let me go by ex-employee, right? Ex-employee. Mr. Ravi Prakash wants to request a leave. Request a leave. October 1 to 10th. Example I'm telling. October 1 to 10th. Just example I'm telling. Right? 1 to 10th. For example, if you are going to activate the option is work schedule, what happened, you know, guys. So Monday is going to count, Tuesday count, Wednesday count, Thursday, Friday, no, no, count, count, count. It means when you are going to activate here duration display according to work schedule feature, guys, it is going to count only working days. It won't count any Saturday, Sunday, or any other public holidays for our kind information. It counts only working days from and to leave. Only working days. It won't count. That means exclude Saturday, Sunday, and any other public holidays. In between, only one Saturday, one Sunday came. It means even though if employee is requesting here 10 days, the requesting days are 10, but loss of pay days are 8 only. 2 days are not counted over here. No, sir. As per my customer requirement, whenever if an employee is going to request a leave from and to date, all the days should be counted. Then you can go by straight away. Calendar days is the concept. Straight away answer, guys. Calendar days. So now depends upon your customer requirement. At the time of you are going to capture the requirements in the form of workbook, definitely they will provide you this information. So whenever if an employee is going to request a leave, only only the working day should be captured with except Saturday, Sunday, and day offs, etc. Then you can go by work schedule. No, I want to capture everything from month to date. Then you can go by here. Option is calendar days. Straight away option. Now again here, guys. In case, for example, October 2nd fall in public holiday. Example I'm telling. Again it won't count. No. That means total Mr. Ravi is requesting 10 days, but loss of pay days are 7 only, 7 days only. This is the concept. When you can go by calendar days, same example, it will count. The requesting days are 10, loss of pay days are 10. That's it. As simple as that. Sir, public holiday, no, sir. A calendar days feature is it won't exclude. From month to date, it is going to capture for all the days. From month to date is going to be capturing for all the days. Now you have to refer to your customer. Sorry. Now you can go by as per your customer requirement, whatever they want. Guys, got it this one? The difference between work schedule and calendar days or any questions?
So this can be again altered, right? For some we can consider work schedule, and for some types we can consider calendar
Exactly.
days.
Yeah. There is no rule at all. See, you no need to maintain for all your time types, all our work schedule, all our candidates. That is depends upon the customer requirement. You can go by alteration. So few time types, if they want to go by work schedule scenario, go and maintain. Few time types they want to go by calendar days, go and maintain. That's it. But as a consultant, you should know the functionality of these two. That is my intention. So work schedule. This is the one. We'll create one time type with calendar days also. You don't worry. Now, the next important one is activate cancellation workflow. Activate cancellation workflow is nothing but here you
So
mentioned
there was
your
another
workflow.
other one, right? Like deduction days. Apart
Deduction
from work,
means
deduction days in that same
There
drop
is
down.
one more
deduction.
type, sir. Work schedule
Deduction.
and
I already mentioned, right? Deduction quantity will discuss at the time of time account type. That object I already mentioned. Didn't notice?
Okay.
I already mentioned that word also. This deduction quantity we are going to cover another object name called time account type. In that object you will come to know that.
Okay.
okay, sir.
So there was one field, if you open the page, there was one field where you said we will not consider the Saturday, Sunday to be counted as time off. There was a one field and you said no customer will enable it. Like in this case, if we consider for calendar days, should we enable that field?
This one, we're talking about this one requesting non-working days allowed.
Yes, yes. So should that be enabled in case we are selecting calendar days in the below section?
No. Not like that, Anusha. So both the fields are different concept here. Here, requesting on non-working days allowed is nothing but are you going to allow to book a leave for your employees on Saturdays, Sundays also? But here they are requesting a leave. This is for booking option. So booking option is different. Your leave option is different. Here, the calendar days is nothing but when you plan to go by a leave Monday to next Wednesday, all the days are counted. That's it. This concept is nothing but are you going to give this option to your employees can able to request a leave on Saturday, Sunday, any other public holidays? No one company can't give Saturday, Sundays are public holidays. That is the difference.
Okay. For
So it takes
example,
some
some
time to
some
understand. Don't
companies are
worry. Yeah.
allowing that and saying
Yeah.
that you will get double the pay or you will get 1.5 pay or
That
something like
that
that.
they will that they will control manually. That is manual process. That is not available in the automation as on today. See,
Got it.
now we are trying to configure the system for entire company, not for few exceptions. Now, activate cancellation workflow. Activate cancellation workflow. The connectivity field, one more is there, guys. Admin workflow configuration. So, if we can maintain here activation cancellation workflow, yes, what happened? Else, no, what happened? Then admin workflow configuration means what? So normally for admin workflow configuration also we are going to maintain same workflow, guys, over here, whatever you configured. Yeah. Now let us assume that if you are going to activate, yes, what happened? Let me explain. So here, what do you mean by activate cancellation workflow? Activate cancellation workflow if you yes. Let us assume that in the top you mention workflow configuration, you mention your manager approval. For example, Miss Anusha. So she was requesting annual leave, for example, 1 to 10 days. Okay, let's go by. She was requesting 10 days, right? Annual leave in the month of June 2022 for future itself, guys. She was requesting annual leave 10 days in the month of June. She wants to go by in the October month, some family vacation in the month of October. She was requesting in June 2022. It's approved by manager, guys. It's approved by manager already. Is already approved. So actually, how much she is having a quota? 24 days annual leave per annum. Example, I'm telling 24. When she was requesting 10 days, this 10 days will be deducted from her account. Now, what is the total? What is the balance is available? 14 days only as on today. 14 days balance is there because it's approved by manager. If it is not approved, there is no deduction, guys. Simple example: when you are going to purchase debit transaction, once it's a debit transaction happen, your amount got debited. Otherwise, until unless you are going to enter OTP, your amount got debited. That anyway you know. Only after you are going to enter an OTP, your amount got is debited from your account. Say yes or no, either debit or credit. Same to same here also. Once manager has been approved, this 10 days will be deducted from your quota. Available balance you can able to see 14 days. Now you are in the month of October. Let me go by some live scenario. You are in the month of October. I am her manager, project manager. So now, as per the customer requirement, we need to work on some other requirement, but she is the one of the prime member for this particular functionality. Now I am going to requesting her, Anusha, can you please cancel your leave? But basically it is not possible. Practically speaking, it is not possible because it's already planned one. But personally requested from the company side. So you should be required because you and your team combination, you configured something, but now customer wants to modify some functionality entirely. It's from top management requirement, etc. Something. So means based on my request or some other scenario, if she wants to cancel her leave, for that cancellation also approval is required. So in her login, she had an option to cancel that leave. That is applicable based on your this one, guys. When you are going to activate this feature, activate cancellation workflow, now she can able to cancel a leave. Whenever she was trying to click on cancel, a workflow will be triggered again. A workflow will be triggered. As a manager, if I'm going to approve, those 10 days will be back. Those 10 days will be back again. Her account should be 24 days. Finally, this is the concept. Now, your question is activate cancellation workflow. So for cancellation activation also workflow is required. Yes. If you can maintain here no means what happened, you know, guys, it's auto approval. If you can make it here no means without any manager approval, it's auto approval, system approval. But if you want to get some manager approval, you can activate this feature as yes. This is the concept. Now, admin workflow configuration. Admin workflow configuration, only few time types we are going to activate this field, guys. Otherwise, it's a blank. So first of all, you should know what do you mean by this. And majority of the case here you can able to see the help symbol. If you want, you can go and read this one. Still, if you did not understand, you can go by our class notes. Select a workflow configuration here to be triggered. If an HR admin creates a leave request on behalf of an employee, you had a question why HR admin is going to create a leave request on behalf of an employee. Let me explain simple way, guys. Don't take it personal. So in our team, someone made an accident. Someone met an accident, guys. If you are going to maintain this kind of workflow for this particular field, let me go by business scenario. So in your team, maybe tomorrow you tag to X customer project. In your team, someone met an accident. He or she was unable to give a call to the company or admin or some other people. They are on bed or stretcher, something, some serious injury. Example, I'm telling. On behalf of employee, maybe you are his friend or colleague or something, you can give a call to company or HR line, secure line or HRBP team line, etc. You can give a call and you can inform to them one of your employee met an accident, so and so reason, etc. So as per the doctor's request, minimum next 15 days is bed rest is required, something, etc. Now on behalf of employee, time admin or HRBP is going to create a leave request. For that, what kind of approval you want, the same manager approval or different approval, you have to create a separate workflow. This is the concept. On behalf of employee, admin or HRBP, time admin or HRBP is going to create a leave request. For that leave request, whose approval is required? Is it manager's approval is enough? Means you can maintain same workflow. No, it is required some other project manager approval also. Then create a different workflow. Call that workflow over here. Only real-time scenario, not in the demo system. Then flexible requesting allowed. This field we already come across some other scenario, but we didn't discuss. So in the real time, we don't touch this field in the real time, guys. I'll give you some complications once you are activating this field. Flexible requesting allowed, we don't activate. Why? Because if you can go by work schedule, there you had a field name called flexible requesting allowed. We had to discuss, but we don't activate in the real time. As on today, I never touch that field for kind information. Flexible requesting allowed. Once you activate, you can't roll back. Demo system, live system, but no one customer can't ask you. So many complications are there. Those are all we'll discuss. Don't worry. Now this field, this field, all are related to the time account type concept. These are all related to your time account type concept. Don't worry. For time being, don't touch. Now, whenever if you are going to maintain any account for this particular time type, these are all the just a simple time type, guys. There is no quota at all. Quota is nothing but not defined by your client or customer some number of days against time type. Annual leave 24 days, that is a quota. Sick leave 12 days per annum. Casual leave 30 days per annum, something. So that when once your time account type is ready, you have to associate over here. That all we'll discuss. Don't worry. First, please understand the concept, guys. Based on your practice, based on your understanding, you can able to build a couple of other processes and all. So this take rule concept is something different. We'll discuss business rules, guys. We'll discuss later point. Now, what is the external code? What is the external code? In the latest version, guys, status will come and sit over here. Normally, status field is available over here, guys. In the latest version, status is comes under over here. Basically, this field is available over here, basically. Now, external code. The naming convention, this is the way, guys. Time type, right? Your customer name, time type name, guys. This is the way. Or else you can go by this way also. Annual leave, West Pharmaceuticals, time type. This is the naming convention, guys. Your time type name, customer name, TT means time type. Not train means a ticket collector or train means something TT. But this external code not more than 10 characters. If it's a more than 10 characters, you may get the warning, not an error for a kind information. 4 plus 4, 8 plus 2, 10 characters. In case if I'm going to maintain one more. Now let me show you. Click on save. The external code should not be longer than 10 characters or issue. Do you want to continue? Yes. It's a warning message I mentioned. I never mentioned it's an error. So always maintain from work schedule onwards. You have to maintain 10 characters only. Please keep in your mind. Sir, my customer name is very big. You have to adjust. For example, your customer name is so and so something called ABC Pharmaceutical India Private Limited. Just you can go by A India I Pharmaceuticals P AIP enough. Now see guys, your time type is ready. Annual leave, so and so. This UID is coming automatically. Your workflow is ready, days are ready, etc. And going forward, I don't want to maintain any workflow, guys. Anyway, if I'm going to maintain the workflow, whenever if I'm trying to request a test leave, it should be triggered for the workflows. I mean, it's approval. So anyway, how once it will trigger a workflow, how to proxy and how to approve and all. Anyway, for testing purpose, I'll go by only one time type. But in the real time, for every time type, workflow should be required for a kind information. For every time type, workflow should be required. This workflow I'm talking about. Now, the same fashion, let me create one more time type very quickly. Yes,
Sir,
guys.
one doubt, sir.
Hmm. Yeah.
Sir, if required two permission means, sir, if manager HR also means what you want to do?
Click on save. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Now, let me create one more time type, guys. Now, same to same here also. External name, sick leave. Workflow configuration is already I maintained, guys. So basically it's required, but in this demo system, I don't want to maintain. Otherwise, whenever if I'm trying to request a leave, it will trigger a workflow. So I'll go by hours. This one I'll go by hours, guys, just for understanding. Let me go by hours. Country or region, India. Options category. Requesting a non-working days allowed, no. Undetermined end date allowed, no. Options class is unspecified. So this time permitted for action for hours, guys, not days. Let me go by the first option. And event reason LOA return to this one is not required. Duration display according to the calendar days, that I'll show you practically. Let me select here work schedule, guys, but I'll show you practically what is the scenario about the calendar days. I'll show you practically. Wait. So this activate cancellation workflow is not required, admin is not mentioned, etc. Then SL West time type. Click on save. Same fashion, you can go and create how many time types you want. Now time types are ready. Right now you are in the learning process, not in the implementation process. When once we are going to wind up this time of curriculum, we will discuss the implementation process. Same to same, but some steps are after or before or something. That's it. Now the next activity you have to go by. The next one is the next object is after time types are ready, you have to go by time profile. The next one you have to go by time profile. Time profile is nothing but group of time types. A time profile contains group of time types. Why? Because think logically. For example, your customer is holding around 10 time types, guys. You can't assign 10 time types for each and every employee. There are 10,000 employees. How difficult it is, you tell me. For that, we have to grouping different time types under one time profile. So, for example, as we discussed yesterday session, so 10 time types are there. Let me go by your question. Maybe top management, middle management, lower management, three categories are there, three or four or 10, whatever. For this 10 top management is applicable all 10 time types. Here only 8 time types. Here 5 time types. Then create three different time profiles over here. TP underscore top management, TP underscore middle management, TP underscore lower management. The moment you are going to hire an employee, under job information, you had a sub portlet name called time information. In the time information, you have to map what is the holiday calendar, what is the work schedule, what is the time profile. So the moment you are going to mapping, for example, I'm going to hire Miss Sushila. She belongs to top management. Just I'm going to call over here TP underscore top. I'm going to hire Amini. She belongs to middle management. TP underscore middle management. Whatever the time types are there, all are applicable for this employee. This is the real time flow, guys. Now let me create a time profile, guys. Time profile. A time profile is a group of time types. Group of time types. By looking at this screen, don't take any confusion, guys. Let me explain. External name, time profile, West, pharmaceuticals, and code you have to maintain like this way. TP underscore West PS. West PS or West P, whatever you want. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This is the way, guys. So if you have multiple, just now I mentioned, right? Same to same. TP top management. Create one more time profile. TP underscore middle management. Call the time types over here. Time types. Out of 10, 8 for top management. Sorry, 10 for top management, 8 for middle management, 5 for lower management. Like that way, you can create n number of time profiles. Interview question: can we create more than one time profile? Yes. On what scenario? You have to go by this kind of example. For example, X customer is holding around 10 different time types, but as per their as per their HR and leave policy, top management category people are applicable complete 10 time types. Middle management is 8 only. Lower management 4 or 5 only. Then we have to create 3 different time profiles where we are differentiating while hiring time. That's it. Now let me go by one only here, guys. West IND 4 to 6. I'll
Sir,
go
if
by
time types
this.
are related to the location means what we want to do, sir?
Time types, see, time types are not related to location, man. Time types are related to the location means you have to create time profile only. While you are going to hire an employee, that employee based on which location, that location wise you have to call the time for time profile. That's it. For example,
It means,
country
and also,
country India, for example, Hyderabad, Chennai, Bangalore. So for Bangalore people is applicable for different time types. Chennai people applicable for different time types. Hyderabad people create different time types and create a time profile and call the time profile over here for Hyderabad location, Bangalore location, Chennai location, etc. Now you tell me your question.
that is the same question only, sir. It is the thing. What you told that one only. Okay.
Now external name, I'll go by external code and time account type for working time account. So not related to here, guys. Time account type for working time account. See, as of now we didn't create any time account type. So leave it. Time account type for time off in leave. Time off in leave is related to the timesheet concept, guys. That is also leave it aside. Then default import attendance type. So we don't have any attendance concept first of all. Then time recording variant. Time recording variant, we have two things, positive and negative. Duration means negative. Clock times means positive. Again, I'm repeating, guys. Time recording variant is not how you are going to recording. Is it absences or attendances? So positive is nothing but clock times. Negative is nothing but calculation, list of absences. That is not but duration. So right now we are under absence management duration. Then what do you mean by main absence type? What do you mean by main attendance time type? Then country or region. Let me go by country or region. So here main absence time type is nothing but, for example, you are holding around 5 or 6 time types, guys. So in that, which time type you are going to request a leave regularly, which time type you are going to request a leave. So whatever the time type you are going to nominating here main options time type, whenever if you are trying to request a leave in the list, that time type is coming in the first. Even though alphabetical order annual leave is there, then casual leave is there, then sick leave is there. For example, if you are going to make it main options time type as sick leave, in the drop down you can able to see sick leave is first, then alphabetical order it is coming, guys. This is the concept. No one customer can't ask you, but I will show you practically the functionality and all, don't worry. But no one customer can't ask you to maintain now. So I didn't maintain, guys. I'll show you country or region, external code, status is active. Come down, the time types, whatever the time types you configured just now, you have to map over here. Let me go by West annual leave. Now, are you going to enable these time types for the employee? Yes. Enable in employee self-service. Yes, yes, yes. Then, is it favorite time types? Yes, yes. So favorite time types are nothing but here interview question, guys. So favorite time types are nothing but you can able to view the available balance or not. That is nothing but favorite time types. By default, SAP SuccessFactors delivered maximum 3 time types related. 3 time types, the respected accounts. You can able to see balances, guys, straight away. Why only 3? Why can't more than 3? For example, out of 10 time types, in case if your customer may ask you, 5 are with accounts, 5 are with accounts, 5 are non-accounts. So 5 are accounts, 5 are non-accounts. What do you mean by that, sir? 5 are accounts are nothing but annual leave 24 days, sick leave 12 days, casual leave so and so, vacation leave so and so, some other leave so and so. This is with quota, some number of days defined by your customer, client. Non-accounts are nothing but LOP, condolence leave, marriage leave, some others, etc. Just example I'm telling. So whatever the quotas you are holding over here, whatever the quotas, guys, right? Even though you are having 5 or 10 or whatever, you can nominate only 3 time types with their accounts as a favorite time types. Only these 3 accounts you can able to see the available balance straight away at people profile level. That all we will discuss. Wait, you will come to know once we are jumping into practicals very clearly. For time being, favorite time types are nothing but, again I'm repeating, so against this annual leave how much balance is available in your account you can able to see. Sick leave, casual leave, only 3 is the maximum, guys. You can't add more than 3 at a stretch. I mean to say, it is not possible to adding more than 3. That is recommended by SAP SuccessFactors because of UI issue. UI, they define this user interface, the screen design, only for 3 time types with accounts, favorite time types. That all I will show you. Wait. And go by details. Maintain the external code. Maintain the external code. 0, 1 or 1, whatever you want. Some external code, guys, some number, some text. 0, 2. Go inside it and you have to maintain. And here you can able to see one more field, guys, hide account balance. For example, there might be few customers may ask you, whenever if an employee wants to request a annual leave, they can't able to see available balance in their account, because when you are going to make it here a hide account balance as yes means you can able to see the remaining account balances except annual leave. For that they may ask you to go by, this is the way. Every time they give a call to the HR person, they may cross check how much balance is available, but it's a very painful job. There are 10,000 employees are there. Every time they are going to give a call to the HR, you tell me how much balance I'm holding. Doesn't make sense, first of all. But option is available. By default is no. Hide account balance is no, but you can able to hide the balance in the configuration level straight away. Each and every time type, not entire time profile level. Now, for your kind information, just testing purpose, guys. Let me show you something. Interview purpose. Enable yes. Yes. Now see guys, when you are trying to activate more than 3, click on save. Next, okay. Just give a moment. You cannot define more than 3 time types as your favorite time type. Straight away answer. So keep in your mind interview question. How many time types we can make it as a favorite? 3 only. What is the reason? That is UI issue, user interface. They design the system such a way that only 3 time types accounts balance only you can able to see. What about remaining time accounts? That all we will discuss. Anyway, these two are not ours. Click on save for time being. You can create more than one time profile. Time profile is a group of time types. Keep in our mind. And coming to here, main options time type is nothing but whatever the time type you are nominating, that time type you can able to see whenever if you are trying to request a leave in the top priority. And coming to available time types, you can't make it more than 3 time types as your favorite. That is a UI restriction. Only 3 you can make it as a favorite time types. If you want, you can able to hide the balance each and every individual time type in the available time type scenario, guys. It is possible. So once your
Sir,
time
what is
profile
the
is ready, hmm,
sir? What is meant by entry UUID? What is meant
come again.
UID, sir? UUID.
That's what I already mentioned in the last two sessions. User interface ID, unique user interface ID.
It is successfully auto generated.
Exactly. This feature is available in the last year. In the older versions, you don't have this entity concept. Only in the last year it is available. With last year upgrades. Now, remember, once you are ready with as a consultant for testing purpose also, once you are ready with time type or time types, once you are ready with work schedule, once you are ready with holiday calendar, once you are ready with the time profile. Anyway, you are going to mapping the list of time types under time profile, guys. So once you are ready with these four and a list of holidays. So we already come across 5 different objects outline. Now, the next responsibility you have to go by some unit testing, guys. Unit testing is about you have to cross check about your system. So let's go by unit testing, guys. For that, you have to call one test employee over here, guys. How many you want, you can go and call over here. Your test employees. So here we are having 3, 4, 5. 3, 4, 5 people are there, guys. 3 is a female, 4 and 5, sorry, 3 is a male, 4 and 5 is a females. So let me go by ECSF003. So keep in your mind ECSF003, ECSF004, ECSF005. I'll go by 3 different people, guys. So male, female, female. So at least you required for testing purpose one male, one female, guys. Why? Because we had a concept name called paternity and maternity. For paternity negative testing, you have to go by female. For maternity negative testing, you have to go by male candidate. Now, so at the time of you are going to bulk uploading the data migration time, we already come across data migration, right? Employee imports. That time, if your time management is ready, you can go and map in your job information those fields, guys. In your job information portlet, let me go by import employee data. So parallelly, the time management configuration is ready. You can go and bulk upload against 5,000, 6,000, 1,000 employees. If not, job history means sorry, job history means job information, guys. See, guys, here you can able to see your time profile. You have to map here your time profile and your time recording variant, guys. Is it duration or clock times you have to map over here and your work schedule. See here you can able to see work schedule. Same fashion you had a holiday calendar as well. You had a one more field name called holiday calendar somewhere is there. You have to map over here along with your job information, etc. Else, very simple. Go by couple of your test employees. First of all, you have to cross check couple of your test employees, guys. 12931003. Sorry, 12931003, 1004. These are the employee IDs, guys. 19231003. So open your one test employee. At least you have to hire one or two guys, one male, one female at any cost. So go by job information. You are not creating any new record, guys. For existing employee, you are going to maintain the time data. So where you are going to maintain the time data, as we discussed, job information is the biggest portlet where it consists of 4 or 5 more sub portlets in the name of position data, org data, time data, job information data, EEO data. Now let me go by here, time data. Click on show more. Here you can able to see the time data, guys. Time information. This is the place you need to map manually for the testing purpose, right? So go by here, click on history. Existing employee you are mapping. Click on edit. But before, while you are mapping, in case this employee is having more than one record, you have to maintain every record the same scenario, guys. I mean to say, for example, this Oscar is having couple of change history, guys. For example, February 1st, 2021 and again December 2021, two history records are there. Each and every record you have to select and you have to click on edit and you have to maintain the time data. It will come to know that only in your real time, guys. It is a real time scenario basically. You will come to know that. It means in case if any employee is having more than one job history record, you have to maintain each history record. You can't maintain latest or first, guys. For example, 10 records are there, 10 you have to maintain. For each and every record, you have to maintain the time data. Otherwise, you may get the data errors. Now come down slowly. Time information. Time recording variant. Duration or clock times. Ours is duration. Let me select duration. Then time profile. Whatever the time profile we maintained just now. Somewhere we did a mistake, guys. I'm not sure where. Oh, sorry, guys. So this employee belongs to country India. Sorry, country USA. Guys, what happened? You didn't share me that information, at least. In case if you can go by USA, it is coming. So we have to change our time types also first. Just an example, guys. Okay. Guys, let me call some other holidays over here. Mm, Thanksgiving Day. Okay. Something called Columbus Day is there. Thanksgiving Day. Yeah, enough, guys. So let me go by Columbus Day, Thanksgiving Day. Go by any test employee. Go by job information history. Click on edit. Duration. Huh? Okay. Sorry, sir. We didn't get any time profile, right? Sorry, sorry, sorry. Now see guys, before time assignment, this is the screen. The time profile is inactive or not assigned for this job information for so and so. This is the screen guys. Keep in mind, this is the screen before. After, time profile came. So time recording profile is nothing but attendance related guys. Attendance related. Time recording profile means attendance. Then work schedule, holiday calendar. Yeah, this one is not required. Yeah. So how many fields are you are responsible guys here? Time recording variant you have to call duration, your time profile, work schedule, holiday calendar. Click on save. Now see guys, under time information you can able to see your holiday calendar, work schedule, your time profile and time recording variant. These four only. Now if you can go by this sample, now see the system behavior guys. See screen has been changed. This is your previous screen guys. Time profile is inactive or something is previously, but now you can able to see administered time. So remember one thing guys, you logged into here as a super admin. You can able to see two buttons. I told you in our first session of your time management, I told you very clearly, in order to activate these tabs in the MBC level, as a super admin, you can able to see, as a consultant or admin, you can able to see two buttons guys, admin button and employee button. Don't worry, I'll show you. So right now you are acting as a admin, right? You can able to see admin button. But when you can go by employee level, so this is not your screen. Sorry, this is not employee screen, guys. In your login, you called Oscar Novak employee. But when you are going to proxy as employee, now see, proxy as Oscar. Now see the system behavior, guys. This is employee view. Actually, this is the employee view. Right now you are in the admin view. This is the employee view, guys. Yeah, see here, guys, you can able to see a button name called request time off. If you want to request a leave, is the quick action. Record time is nothing but attendance. Record time is nothing but attendance, guys. Request time of record time. Now let me proxy as example. I'm telling. Who is the next employee, guys? ECSF. If I'm going to click on request time off, see, guys, there is no time profile assigned for this employee. Only to whom you assigned proxy as Oscar. If I click on request time off, shortcut. Now you are at employee level, guys. Keep in your mind, you are at employee view. Previously admin view. This is for employee view. It is loading, guys. Just wait. It is loading. Because of country, we got that error, guys. Because of the country. Why? Because that employee belongs to country USA, but you maintain somewhere India, somewhere USA. System did not recognize. That is the reason. I go by the complete USA everywhere. Now see guys, annual leave, two time types only, just now we maintained annual leave, sick leave. This is the way. Now this is one way. By using this quick action, this is nothing but action. These are all the different actions. By using these actions, you can go by directly to request a leave guys. Else, home drop down, click on my employee file. Click on my employee file. See here, time information. Now see, your button is different guys, because you are an employee right now. Your button is different. When you are acting as an admin, in the admin level, two buttons are coming. Due to some permissions, you can't able to see two buttons at a stretch guys. But normally two buttons are coming over here, not here. In the admin level, you can able to see two buttons. Go to admin time off, go to time off. Administer time off is nothing but both the buttons is applicable only for the super admins or time admins only. Employees can able to see button name called go to time off only. Now you are at employee level. When you are acting as an admin, you can able to see two buttons. So now click on go to time off. This is actual employee UI guys. See, look and feel is something different, right? Look and feel. So these are the upcoming time offs. These are the upcoming time offs. That means upcoming time offs. Sorry, these are the upcoming leaves, guys. Upcoming leaves. Friday, October 21st, Thanksgiving Day, November, Christmas, etc. If you have more, you can able to see. This is the calendar widget we used to call technically calendar widget. So, for example, if you want to book a leave, create options one way. See, create options. And this black color is holidays, and these are the pending any pending leaves, approved leaves. By color, you will come to know that what kind of holidays and all, etc. Guys. Now, if you want to book a leave from so and so date, etc., just example I'm telling you. Create options. If you want October 19 to so and so, for example, this is also one of the way, guys. If you want up to 28th,
No, sir, October 27, sir. October 27.
yeah, whatever. Just example I'm telling you, 27 or 28, whatever. Via mouse, you can able to select this way also. Else, you can go by calendar widget. For example, you want tomorrow, day after tomorrow leave, 18 and 19. 2 days you are requesting. You back to the organization October 20. Give some comments over here, right? Give some comments over here. Click on submit. So here one field is there, guys. Attachment field is there. I think it is disable mode. There is a field called attachment is there. One hyperlink is coming here, attachment, that I will enable later point. Don't worry. So attachment you can able to see over here. Attachment. You can attach something. Click on submit. If you have any workflow, it means if you define any workflow, it should be triggered to a concerned approver. Once they are going to approve, you can able to see the status. This is the way, guys. Right? This is basically employee view, not admin level view, guys. Employee view. Keep in your mind. And here you can able to see the balances, right? So this box I'm talking about, balances below 3 lines is applicable only for the favorite balances, guys. Under balance, 1, 2, one more line is coming. These 3 lines are defined by SAP SuccessFactors in this screen only balance purpose. That is the reason I told you UI restriction, you can't able to see more than 3 time types available balance. The remaining available balances you have to click on show all. Here you can able to see the remaining balances. For example, annual leave, how much is available, sick leave, casual leave. Only 3 time types you can able to see the balance over here. Remaining you can able to see the below. Keep in your mind. This is the concept, guys. The UI restriction up to three rows is restricted, guys. Only 3 rows are restricted over here. Once we create time accounts, you will come to know that. As of now, there is no time account, guys. I mean, say there is no balance. Only time types we created. We link to the concerned time profile and we map it to an employee. That's it. Let me become self. Now, if I'm trying to open here Oscar, let me open one test employee over here. Oscar. Now go by time information. Now in your login, you open some employee. This is the view, guys. Whenever if you are trying to click on administrator time, different screen is coming, but concept remains same, guys, but UI is different. Right, see here, this is the different UI, guys. Only admins can able to get this UI, not for everyone. Employees, you just now we come across employee view. This is the admin view, guys. Employee view is different, admin view is different. Keep in your mind, right? Don't worry. So whenever if you're trying to click on create options, this is the screen, right? Comments, etc. and all. Now let me add time data for remaining two more employees, guys. Time data for remaining two more employees, like Selena Kale, time in, sorry, employment, duration, time profile is West Pharmaceuticals, holiday calendar is West Pharmaceuticals, work schedule West Pharmaceuticals. Click on save. If you can go by time information, now see, this is the scenario, guys. So basically, except these demo systems, guys, in few other demo systems also coming. Normally USA demo systems, you can able to see one more field, guys. Administered time below go to time of field also coming. When in your login, if you are trying to open any test employee, when you are going to proxy as employee view, you can able to see go to time off only. But due to few demo systems, especially few security reasons, you can't able to see one more option, guys. Keep in your mind, employee is eligible to get only one tab, go to time off. Admin level, if you are trying to open any employee, you may get two options over here: administered time, go to time off. Admin view is nothing but admin level view. Go to time off means employee view. This is the concept. Now let me go by one more employee, ECSF05. Employment, finish, right? Yeah. So this testing part will